The Sahara Desert is the largest hot desert in the world and is located in the north of the African continent. It extends over a vast area of approximately 9.4 million square kilometers, roughly the size of Europe or the United States. This vast region encompasses parts of at least 10 countries: Algeria, Chad, Egypt, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Sudan, and Tunisia. Geographically, the Sahara is bounded to the north by the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlas Mountains, to the west by the Atlantic Ocean, to the east by the Red Sea, part of the Indian Ocean, and to the south by the semi-arid region called the Sahel, which transitions from desert to African savanna. Due to its location, the desert divides the African continent into two large regions, North Africa and Sub-Saharan Africa. This strategic location and vastness make the Sahara not only a place of extreme conditions, with high temperatures during the day and temperatures that can drop significantly at night, but also a region with a diversity of landscapes, from sand dunes to rocky terrain, oases, and even mountain ranges scattered throughout the territory. Thus, when you imagine the Sahara Desert, imagine a vast expanse that covers much of North Africa, dividing the continent and creating an impressive and challenging natural landscape for human and animal life. The origin of the Sahara Desert is directly linked to climatic and geophysical changes that occurred over thousands of years. About 10,000 years ago, the Sahara was not a desert, but rather a humid region, full of savannas, grasslands, and even forests, with many permanent lakes and rivers that supported a rich animal and human life. This period is called the Green Sahara or Wet Sahara. The transformation of the Sahara into a desert occurred due to a series of cyclical natural events, primarily changes in the Earth's tilt and axis of rotation. These changes affected the amount of solar radiation the region received, altering rainfall patterns and leading to the retreat of the monsoons that previously brought abundant water to the region. As a result, vegetation gradually disappeared, the land became dry, and the climate became arid. This process is estimated to have occurred between 5,000 and 11,000 years ago, with desertification intensifying about 2,700 years ago, but still ongoing today. Besides natural factors, there is evidence that human activity also played a role, especially starting 8,000 years ago, when populations began to herd goats and manage the land. This may have accelerated vegetation degradation and contributed to increased albedo, the reflection of sunlight on dry land, further reducing rainfall and favoring the advance of the desert. Thus, the formation of the Sahara as we know it today is the result of a complex set of natural and human factors that transformed a fertile land into a vast, arid ocean of sand, creating a unique and challenging environment for life. To make it easier to understand, imagine the Sahara as a large farm that, due to changes in the environment and climate, gradually lost its vegetation, until it became a place where only the sand of dry soil remains, with plenty of sun and little rain. A transformation that took thousands of years to occur, but which shapes what we see today. The Sahara Desert is unique for several striking features that set it apart from other deserts and regions of the world. Largest hot desert on the planet. At approximately 9.4 million square kilometers, the Sahara is the largest hot desert, exceeding the area of many countries and covering a vast expanse of North Africa. Landscape diversity. Although many people imagine the Sahara as a continuous sea of dunes, it boasts an impressive variety of terrain, including rocky plains called hamadas, vast gravel regions called regs, mountains, and oases that break the aridity with life and vegetation. Monumental dunes. Some of the Sahara's sand dunes are among the largest in the world, reaching tens of meters in height and creating shapes that constantly change with the wind. Extreme climate. The Sahara experiences temperatures that can exceed 50 degrees Celsius during the day and drop dramatically at night, even reaching near zero in some parts, characterizing a huge temperature range. Low precipitation. It is one of the driest regions on Earth, with some areas where rain may not fall for years at a time, creating challenging conditions for plants, animals, and humans. Cultural richness. Even in such an inhospitable environment, the Sahara is home to diverse human communities, such as the Tuareg and Bedouin, with rich cultures, ancestral traditions, and ways of life adapted to the harsh desert. Archaeological and paleontological richness. The Sahara is a veritable open-air museum, with cave paintings, fossils, and remains that tell stories about the life forms that inhabited the region during times when the desert was green and humid. These characteristics give the Sahara a uniqueness that fascinates scientists, adventurers, and people from all over the world, making it one of the greatest symbols of the strength and adaptation of nature and life in extreme conditions. Life and interaction in the Sahara Desert reflect the incredible adaptability of both nature and human communities to such an extreme and harsh environment. In the wild, the Sahara is home to species that have developed unique mechanisms to survive water scarcity and extreme temperature variations. Animals such as the desert fox, fennec fox, camels, snakes, scorpions, and various insects have adapted their behaviors and physiology to thrive in this environment. Many are nocturnal, avoiding the heat of the day, and have the ability to conserve water and regulate their body temperature. Human communities, such as the Tuareg and Bedouin, have developed a rich culture and way of life deeply connected to the desert. They are semi-nomadic, moving with their herds in search of pasture and water, and have built a network of oases that serve as support points for their survival. Their dwellings, clothing, and traditions reflect the need for protection from the intense sun, sandstorms, and nighttime cold. The relationship between nature and humanity in the Sahara is one of constant adaptation and respect for the environment's limitations. Water management techniques, the use of resilient plants, and ancestral knowledge of navigation and survival in the desert are examples of how humans coexist and interact with this simple yet complex ecosystem. Thus, the Sahara is not just a vast expanse of sand and rocks, but a living habitat, where life forms and humans have co-evolved to create a sustainable existence amidst adversity. This interaction is a testament to the resilience of life in the face of the challenges imposed by nature. The Sahara was once a fertile green land with navigable rivers and large lakes, a striking contrast to the current vastness of sand and stone. Sandstorms in the Sahara can reach such high speeds that they carve rocks, continuously shaping the landscape. The camel, considered the ship of the desert, is essential to human survival in the region, capable of surviving without water for days and carrying heavy loads across arid terrain. The cave paintings found in the Sahara are some of the oldest in the world and reveal the existence of fauna very different from today, including elephants and giraffes. At night, the Sahara sky becomes one of the clearest and most starry on the planet, making it an ideal location for astronomical observation. As a final thought, have you ever wondered how life, whether animal, human, or plant, manages to adapt and thrive even in the most hostile environments on the planet? What does this teach us about our own ability to face challenges? How about you imagine and share what your greatest adventure or challenge would be if you were to live in the Sahara Desert? Thank you so much for watching this exploration of one of the most incredible places on our planet. What did you think of this incredible place? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating journeys. Until next time.